Hello everyone, we're back on the Italian One Player Let's Play series on Call over 1942. So it is episode 14, day 18. Now, let's just get into things. So obviously as yesterday we had Spy and Xinjiang, we didn't get reveal alls, but luckily today we got both reveal alls on Xinjiang and Madagascar, because since we took out Saudi, Madagascar was our next kind of opponent to come up against. Well, great things for Madagascar, because they only have 10 damn units. As you can see here. Very good for us, obviously. Now, as you can see, you have five over here, and there are two planes over here. Meaning, I don't know where the last three are. Three are over here. So as you can see, they have no units in their actual territory, like Mozambique and their core. So I was planning on getting 10 units gathered up in Saudi Arabia and sending them down with the navy to help out to clear anything. I don't even need to do it. There's no navy, so I'm sending my navy down there anyways. But I'm gonna have these three tanky boys. I'm gonna have these three tanks just move down and land here. Obviously, they will produce new units, but I'm hoping that they produce units and they send them into Africa before they realize I'm trying to invade them. Like what happened in Saudi, they only had 10 units, and I just sent the tanks into their core, split them up, and took as much time as quick as possible to stop them from making new units. These have 10 units, and what I'm going to do is get the tanks here, split up the three tanks, and take as much land as quick as possible, and make sure they can't make any more new units. So great stuff. We should have Madagascar dead. And that'll be a whole new amount of land to ourselves and we did no work. Saudi Arabia and Libya did all the damage against Madagascar. We're just coming in for the kill. So yeah, but we're getting the land. Now Xinjiang, you might be strange that they have so many units, and they have 136, which is more than me or Ukraine, because we both have like 110 or 120. I have 122. And see, most of these units are chilling in his core and bunkered up in forts. Now, apparently, Ukraine told me they have no oil and no food, meaning that without oil or food to sustain his troops, his units will slowly die one by one because there's nothing to sustain them. They'll just die out of attrition. So I think that's why he's playing so defensively, because he has units, but he's playing defensively. So yeah, he's bunkered up. As you can see, there's no units in Persia, and Persia's units, he just rushed them and they're dead. So I'll be taking all of Persia very quickly. And see his units in Pakistan, but I think he's going to move them up anyways. So I'll be able to take all of Persia, land out Afghanistan, and Pakistan pretty quickly. So you can see here, all of his units are bunkered up in his core, apart from a few units down here, which he will probably also send up into his core. A few like artilleries. But the main threat is this 28 stack that's going up here. Luckily, Ukraine also got himself a reveal all, so it's not like I have to explain everything to him. He also knows what's going on. So he will have 14 units. So he will have a ton of units stacking. He's having a ton of units stack up here, which he will probably use to launch the attack, or well, he would probably use to defend against the 28 stack. Yeah. After we get this 28 stack, I don't think it'll be too hard because, as I said, his units will end up killing themselves because there's no oil to run the tanks. There's no food to supply the people. So his units will end up dying normally out of attrition. We'll just have the longer this war takes, the easier it will be for us. We'll be able to build up more units while he will just lose more units and not be able to produce new ones because he doesn't have oil or food. So we're gonna get Persia and Xinjiang. So we're gonna get Persia and Xinjiang. Persia and Pakistan territory that belongs to Xinjiang, and yeah, we're gonna get a lot of stuff. So this is actually looking very good for us. In terms of production, we actually have we took our navy. We have pretty much 2 level 3 naval bases. We're building this one. This was almost done, and we're gonna build another one here in Rome. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're getting battleships and everything out. We're a bit low on oil, but we can solve that. We can do something about that. That's what I'm trying to say. As you see, we're getting submarines, cruisers, we have battleships, obviously, attack bombers, a lot of artillery, interceptors, a lot more artillery, more interceptors. A lot of different units we're producing. I think we have something like 25, 26 industrial complexes. Or at least that, I think right now we have 20, we're going to get 26 after we've taken over the rest of the kind of land for Persians in game. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Our industry is looking very good. And yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to even show you the newspaper. So let's look at that. Oh, if it damn loads. Okay, so today's new thing is the economy. As you can see, we are first in the economy with 260,000 tons. We have Caribbean and okay, wow. We had Caribbean in second with about 216,000 tons, meaning we have about a 45,000 ton lead over second place, which is huge. So we are the biggest economy by far, which is great. Also, in terms of points, we're one under the 500 mark, which is kind of sad. I want to be there, but yeah, we're pretty much at 500 victory points, which is also very nice. Obviously, we have a big lead on top. Ukraine's also might overtake Cuba soon. Yeah, we also have the largest economy by far, so that's also very good for obvious reasons. Now let's move on to Africa. You can see Libya has finally pushed through. They've taken over like South Sudan, lots of Congo and what, Tanzania land. So very good stuff for them. Congo is low on units. Angola went to AI. I think South Africa has units, but like Libya and Libya should be able to take out Congo and take out all their territory. Algeria is also trying to push, but Congo kind of won the last on suicide mission with some of his units. They're so alive like this one. So yeah, they also killed some of Libya's planes when he was inactive, but that's tough. But yeah, he should be able to push back now. It's more of a suicide mission. So yeah, Algeria and Libya should be able to take all the rest of Gabon's land, Congo's land, Angola's land, and maybe after that they'll probably also attack South Africa together. The two of them should be able to kill off South Africa too, and we will kill off Madagascar. So yeah, you'll have Congo, Angola, Gabon dead to these two, South Africa probably dead to these two too, and Madagascar dead to me. The only thing is, I'm moving my capital to Istanbul because I have a lot of Middle East land that's morale is really low. So I think centralizing the capital more will help with morale. Yeah, but the thing is, even if doing that, Madagascar is so far away from everything. The morale there is going to be super duper low unless they put infrastructure and fortifications. But I'd rather take land with really low morale than not take land. So yeah, I'll take that. So Tibet and South India were also part of these coalitions, and I was a bit worried they would come in to protect Xinjiang, but I've been talking to them, and they've also said that they're not going to attack us because they need to deal with the Chinese. And yeah, so it's kind of a non-aggression pact, and at least for now, we won't be going through much conflict. As you can see here, pretty much all of North America is conquered by some power. Peru is also going to deal with Colorado here, with Argentina. Kansas is the only like AI or any actual nation left. Same with South America. Sao Paulo and Caribbean have been drained by Spain. Like they have tried so many naval invasions on Spain, even Quebec. Those three have tried so many naval invasions on Spain, and they've just sent convoys by themselves. And naval and Spain's submarines have just been picking them off one by one. It's like Spain's casualties in the three wars is like 10 or 12K compared to, and the others all combined is like around I'm not sure it's like around 70, 80K because we've just been sending convoys. So Spain has completely obliterated them. But yeah, we're all doing a pretty good job. It's going very well. I think we're doing very well around. We just need to finish off Xinjiang, but we're doing pretty good. We should take purchase land, and our industry is going to get much higher. And we do need a lot of oil, but and with all this more new Middle Eastern land, as the morale goes up, we'll get a shit ton more oil from them too. So yeah, guys, oh yeah, we also need to get going with food because we are low on food. So I'll also have to put some infrastructure down. And luckily, we have a lot of food stockpiled, and food is also cheap on the market. But we need to get infrastructure out to pump up food. But yeah, I think that should be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to keep notified when the new episodes in this series come out, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and well, peace.